G'day everybody, SizDog here.
And I'm the Dad Cat.
And today on Nostalgia Button, we are unboxing the X-Files figures.
You're going to take it out of its original packaging.
I'm going to take
It's going to be
them out.
worthless. Worthless!
From 1998. Keep watching as we unbox these bad boys and girls.
What you buy this week? Did you get some toys instead of the groceries? I wanted this since I was a kid. Now I live in a box, but at least I chased the dream. I gotta intercept that package, or my wife will leave me and I'll end up on the street. Nostalgia button. Let's hit it hard.
Okay, in today's video, let's get straight into it. These I bought back in 1998. I was a massive X-Files fan as a young adult. And when these came out, I remember buying them in Greensboro at What's New. Do you remember What's New?
I do remember What's New.
Yeah?
That was a great shop. I could never afford anything in there. That was always so expensive.
I know.
They had like those, like the lights that were like the lightning balls and like lava lamps and
Oh,
stuff.
the thing that you put your hand on and like, like you see in all the science fiction movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they did have that kind of stuff, didn't they? Lava lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had great stuff. And that's where you would go to get your tickets too. They were like, you'd buy your concert tickets from there. They sold like the Ticket Tech or Ticketmaster. They were one of those.
Is that where we lined up to get our wrestling tickets for our one of our first dates? I think it was.
Probably.
Wow. Far out. So very nostalgic, these figures, and as
Even though I didn't know you in 1998, so
No.
You never know, we might have bumped into each other in What's New, not knowing that in the future, we're dinner with this.
You know, my other What's New story, and it's actually an X-Files story as well.
Because they don't exist anymore.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
no more What's New.
No. I remember seeing this X-Files badge, and I was like, I really want that, but it's like $20.
Yeah,
it's so expensive.
So expensive.
And so, I mean, I'm not going to get in trouble for this anymore because What's New doesn't exist. They can't find me.
Did you steal it?
So what I did was I grabbed the badge off the thing, and I was like, I was so scared that I was going to get caught.
Were you old enough to know
So-
better?
I stretched like as I went past the security thing just in case it went beep, beep, beep. And then I
You
plugged
knew
it.
what you were doing.
I knew exactly what I was doing, and I felt guilty. So
Yeah.
they're the two things I've ever stolen in my life.
Too.
Yeah, I've stolen one other thing too.
Oh yeah, you took that toy when you were a little kid out of the playpen in Kmart.
Yes, the battle armor
Skeletor.
Skeletor, which I will tell in a future video because I'm sure we'll do a He-Man video at some point. So yeah, I felt so guilty, man. You know, but look. We're going to open up these figures today, and I can't believe I'm doing this. Should I open them?
Whatever you want, they're your figures.
You know what? Let's see if there's another set of figures I could open instead. Hey! Look at that! I got another whole set!
Where did you get these? I'm confused. So you've always had two?
No, I saved an eBay search for these for years, and I finally found a set. And I was actually upset when it arrived because I'm like, man, look at this card. It looks like it's gone through some kind of disgusting, you know, experiment, much like in the movie. But it's pretty much coming off the card, and
So
that's
you may
why
as
they
well
were so
open it.
cheap. So I might as well open them, and I'm going to let them breathe today. So let's start off with Agent Dana Scully. Let's check out the actual...
She's the skeptic.
She is the skeptic of the duo. It says here for ages 5 and up.
Oh, that means the girls can play.
So the girls can play with Dana Scully and an alien-human hybrid, feeding off some type of alien fluid. All right, let's get straight into it.
People show their kids stuff that we don't think is suitable.
I know.
You know, maybe people did let their kids watch the X-Files and did let them play with alien human hybrid toys.
Maybe they did. Agent Dana Scully, recruited out of the medical school of the FBI, Agent Dana Scully was originally assigned to the X-Files to debunk Agent Fox Mulder's work and report on his findings Idealistic, intelligent, with strong convictions, Scully soon realized that the X-Files contained extraordinary secrets that could not be reduced by scientific interpretation. Scully's own inexplicable abduction and the discovery of a bizarre metal implant in her neck only served to strengthen her solidarity with Mulder, despite the risk of her career and her life. Wow. So there's a few other things here that's mentioned, but let's rip it off the card. It's pretty much just coming off on its own because it is so old, but here we go. It's completely off now. This can all go in the bin. Yeah, gross.
Not keeping that,
No, it's so weird. Clearly, there we go. That's why it was so cheap. It wasn't that cheap. It was cheap enough. But she's just come right out there. There she is. So
she wasn't like put in with wires or anything.
There is Agent
Dana Scully.
Dana Scully.
Your favourite.
I had a
you still have a
realm.
crush on Dana, come on.
I mean, what?
Not on Gillian Anderson, not on the actress. Not on the actress.
No.
On the character,
yes.
Dana Scully. When I first started dating you, and I came over to your house for the first time, and you showed me your bedroom, and you're like, let's just get this out of the way, and you open your wardrobe door, and the whole inside of your wardrobe door was just like posters of Gillian Anderson / Dana Scully. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not a redhead.
You have dyed your hair red once or twice.
I have.
It definitely suits your complexion. Well, yeah, you have to commit to it.
Oh, she's got a teeny tiny cell phone.
Oh my god, she does.
Look, she can call for help. Mulder, you're breaking up. Mulder. Oh, where's the lights? Whoa.
What?
I mean, like the alien lights are coming down and.
Oh, she's being abducted?
Yeah.
Let's get out of this gimmick, if I can, out of the bubble. Here we go. Oh, he's attached. Oh gosh. I don't want to break him.
She can hold her cell phone.
Man, this really smells. I don't know if it was because it went underwater at some point because the card and the bubble is just gross, or it's just because it's a 20-plus-year-old toy. Oh god. Let's get rid of that. Alright, and...
You're already part of the toy.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, the little base. Oh, we can stand her up. So I guess this guy sits in here like that, and it's like you're in the movie at the end when they're discovering that the human bodies are part
so
of
this is from a film. This isn't from the TV show.
No, so this is depicting specifically moments in the film. There she is there. We can set her up on her little pad there, and I'm assuming this can go next to it. There we go.
So,
fantastic.
They were doing experiments on humans and alien DNA together.
That's the word on the street, man.
I don't really remember that movie.
No, it was good though. The first few minutes of it is awesome. There's a massive explosion and cars being, thrown into the air.
I remember there were bees.
And there's bees in it as well. Yes.
That's all I remember.
Okay, now we're up to Agent Fox Mulder.
That name was on our list if Sophie had been a boy.
Fox Sirianni?
Fox was on the list.
Can you imagine?
We discarded it, but it was on an early list.
It was on the list, yeah. Agent Fox Mulder, Oxford-educated, brilliant and driven. Agent Fox Mulder was one of the leading investigators in the Violent Crimes Division of the FBI until he requested a transfer to an obscure area of the Bureau known as the X-Files. There he earned the reputation as a renegade agent investigating cases which the FBI deemed unexplained due to their paranormal nature. But Mulder quickly learned that the X-Files were cases that the government did not want solved.
Ooh.
And forces within the government would go to any length to ensure that the cases remained a mystery. Compelled by his belief that his sister was abducted by aliens when he was 12 years old, Mulder is willing to risk everything to find what he desires most. The truth.
Well, it is out there.
The truth is out there. So this figure, again, is designed for kids 5 and over. So if you have a kid, you can get them to play with a corpse. How delightful. Series 1, it comes with a flashlight.
Oh, it can go with her cell phone.
And yeah, you can, well, let's just rip it off the card. Let's do it. Let him breathe. This one, again, in not as bad condition as the other one, but at least I get to open this toy for the first time in my entire life.
How exciting. How do you feel?
I've always wanted to do this. This is insane. Oh my God. So it's like a
gurney.
full gurney gimmick. Look at that. Wow. And you can get this corpse. I wonder if I've always wanted to like see, okay, oh, it is different. I really want to open this. It's an alien or something, but you put him on the gurney there like that. Can you get Mulder out? And I'm going to try and rescue the corpse here.
Get Fox out, get his flashlight.
I don't know if I'll be able to redo this, but my curiosity has just gotten better me.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, I really want to see what's in here.
Wants to open it.
Yes, this is incredible.
Which hand is for his flashlight? I think this one is.
Does it come with any interchangeable hands or?
No.
So that's the
What?
bottom
I
one.
think interchangeable hands is like a new thing, isn't it?
No, not at all. McFarlane Toys has been making interchangeable hands for years.
Are these McFarlane toys?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
I believe so.
There we
Gosh, let's
go.
not get that wrong. Yeah, definitely McFarlane Toys from
Well,
1998.
do you know what I like about
Oh.
these two toys?
What?
Is that they stand up. Look, he's not falling.
Yeah.
Fox with his flashlight.
Oh, so he's kind of sticking to the fabric.
Oh.
I really want to get this last part off,
It's a pretty
guys.
good cast of his face. It doesn't look exactly like Duchovny,
Got
but it's pretty good, like from a distance.
Yeah. All right,
I
let's
think
do the
it's too
reveal
close.
to the camera. Not sure how much of this is going to stick to the fabric.
Oh,
You're a bit worried about it, Danielle?
yeah, I am.
It's all right.
It's going to be scary.
Whoa. What was in there? He's like
Dead?
an alien dude.
Oh.
It's like a dead alien dude, man. Ah! Fantastic. We can have him on the gurney. Scully can come over
Up again?
and like, you know, hey Mulder, I found something weird with this guy. He's blue. I'll be right there, Scully. We can play and stuff.
Ah.
Oh, Scully, I love that you're now on my side and we're fighting the future together. Me too, Mulder. Oh, my feelings are getting out of the control. I've always wanted to tell you. What is it, Scully? Well, hey. Ah, what was that? You got stung by a bee. Ah!
Oh, is that from the movie?
Yeah.
They're about to kiss and then she gets stung by a bee.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There you go. Well, there you go. You finally got to open your toys.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
I can't believe it. They're so cool. Let's quickly just talk about the X-Files for a moment. I did want to share one story.
You gonna wrap him back up?
Yeah, after the video. That's going to take a little while. So, as a massive X-Files fan, I started watching the X-Files as it was being released. In year 7, I was a little bit too young for it, but in year 8, I really got into it, and I was watching it every week. And I was in year 8 Australian Studies class, and Mr. Didier pulled me aside and said, Dad, can I just speak to you outside for a moment? I'm like, oh, what have I done? I thought I was in massive trouble. And Mr. Didier goes, hey, Dave, did you happen to tape the X-Files last night? I said, yes, Mr. Didier, I did. Why? He's like, I got a phone call halfway through and I don't know what happened with the Fluke Man, like what was going on
Because
there.
also, this is back in the time before Demand TV. There was no streaming. You missed it. You missed it.
You missed it. And DVDs were still in the distant future.
Yeah.
You have to wait quite a while for the video release, which I did buy every now and then. And then obviously I started. Yeah.
And so did you lend it to him?
I lent the video
Did he
to
give it
Mr.
back?
Didier. He did, and then from that day on, we started trading tapes. Like when I ever missed one, he would lend me his tape, and I'm pretty sure I still have one of Mr. Didier's tapes. And in our reunion, I went and got to see Mr. Didier, and we chatted about it, and it was awesome. Yeah, Mr. Didier, what a champion. My favorite X-Files episode, however, is DPO, and it has two of my favorite actors, Jack Black and Giovanni Ribisi. And Giovanni Ribisi's character gets the lightning, and he actually, at one point, kills his friend, Jack Black gets murdered.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, just so
in
you
case
know.
you haven't seen it.
Yeah, but it's such a great episode, and it's got a great soundtrack as well. It's got Filter in it.
'Cause it's 9 seasons, isn't it?
It's something mental.
We've watched, I
Yeah.
mean, I've watched every episode with you.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it multiple times. Like, I wasn't a huge... Like, I enjoyed the show and I'll watch it, but I wasn't a massive, like, X-Files.
Well, you're a little bit younger demographic, so
yes,
you were
so
still
I was
playing
not
Power
really allowed
Rangers
to
and
watch
stuff.
it until... and it was a few seasons in anyway.
Yeah, and so then, yeah. What's your favourite X-Files episode? Or the one... I know which one freaks you out the most.
Yeah, so I don't have a favourite episode because I haven't really watched it enough. But the episode that has stuck with me the most is the one with the mum under the bed.
Yeah, it's so creepy,
It's
right?
so creepy.
Yeah.
And it sounds awful because it's like a caricature, stereotypical kind of, you know, hillbilly inbred
It's
kind
just
of
so
story.
depraved and gross.
Yeah, and it's just real. I just remember, like, when they discover that, like, they think the mum, like, spoiler alert, if you don't know what happens in that episode, but the whole episode, they don't think the mum's alive. They think it's just the kids, the boys, the brothers.
Yeah.
And then the big reveal at the end is obviously that the mum is alive and she's, like, they're hiding her under the bed because she doesn't have any arms or legs or something. It's really
so
messed
wild,
up.
man.
And whenever
Yeah.
anyone talks about the X-Files, I just remember that episode.
That's the one that stuck with you, man.
Yeah, that's the one. So I wouldn't say I've got a favourite, but that's the one that stuck with me. And of course, the very first one where she has the mozzie bites. And she's like all worried because she thinks
The pilot episode?
yeah, because she thinks she's got the problem
Yeah.
that all the like the
Abductees
that
have,
they're
yes.
trying to find.
And she
comes
calls
in,
Mulder
and he
in. She's
comes
like, can you
in.
check? He's like,
Yeah, and he's like, they're just mozzie bites.
they're mosquito bites. Yeah, I got bitten up myself out there. And they have a little cuddle on the first episode, man. There's that tension straight away.
They never get together, do they?
Hang on, you have to watch it all. I don't want to spoil that. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Nostalgia Button. This whole set hits my nostalgia button so hard, bang, because I've always wanted to open them. It's been 20 plus years and I finally discovered it's some blue dude underneath that in that wrapping up there. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button with the bell notifications turned on so you never miss an episode of Nostalgia Button.
And if you've gotten to the end of our episode, thank you for watching the whole thing.
Yes, and thank you for commenting. Please leave a comment. We love interacting with you guys, friends, family, new people that have never met us before, you know, or if you know us really well. We just love interacting with you on this platform. So please keep watching, keep commenting, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Nostalgia Button.